Hi, this is Seema and I am back with a new lesson on informal expressions. Well, do you know that when you are indulging in spoken English, that is when you speak English, there are a lot of expressions or, short phrases which you don't really come across, when you are reading your textbooks or your notes in class. But be aware that these informal English expressions are used very often when you are talking or when you are conversing in everyday life. So I'm going to take you through a few of them to make sure you can use it in the right way and at the right time. Okay, the first one is I'll say. Now, this is a very short phrase or a short expression, if you will, which basically is used when you are agreeing or you are in complete agreement to something that is said. In fact, when something is told to you which you completely agree is not just something that you completely agree with, it is something that you may think has more truth to it. In fact, what is said is almost an understatement. I'll give you an example. You see a guy who looks very good and you tell me he is a good-looking guy. Now, I completely agree with you. So I'll be like, I'll say. In fact, I think that when you tell me he's good-looking, that's kind of an understatement. I think he's drop-dead gorgeous. So when you agree to something that is said to you, and when you think that the something that is said is kind of an understatement, then you will use the expression, I'll say. You don't know how to cook. I'll say. You agree to that. You are looking very pretty tonight. I'll say. Okay. Well, I'll say basically is a response when you agree to something that is said when you know it is absolutely true. The second one is fat chance. This is an expression you use or you respond to when a statement is being told which you think has absolutely no possibility of becoming true. So you can say something like, our team is going to reach the finals this year. But you don't think that's possible, so you can say, fat chance. They haven't been practicing in ages. So this expression, fat chance, is kind of a sarcastic way of saying that whatever has been told to you is just not possible for whatever reasons that there may be out there. Okay. The next one is I rest my case. Okay. Sometimes when you are saying something, okay, you are expressing something, a statement basically, or a fact, and then something happens that proves, or something is said that proves that what you've said is right, then you will say, I rest my case. So you express an opinion or a fact, and following that, something happens to prove that your fact or to prove that you are correct. That's when you will say, I rest my case. So if I tell someone, or maybe my sister who doesn't like to travel too much, I tell her, okay, Cheryl, you don't travel too much. You must go out. And she tells me, oh, I do go out. I go for a walk every day in the park. Well, that proves that what I said was right. She does not go out. She needs to go out, like, out of town or take a vacation to a different country, perhaps. So I rest my case is a way of saying, or it's an expression you use when your fact that you've expressed has been proved to be correct, has been proven to be correct. Okay. The next one is, what's the catch? It's more of a question mark, so I'm going to put a question at the end of it. Okay, so what's the catch is basically an expression to show that something that has been said to you is too good to be true. Okay, so something that is too good to be true may have some hidden problems. So imagine someone tells you, you can go for a vacation to the USA for maybe $5,000 and stay there for 5 days and 6 nights. Now that seems something that is too good to be true. It seems too affordable for someone like me, okay, perhaps. So there may be some kind of a hidden charge involved, right? So that's when I will say, what's the catch? Because I'm thinking that maybe there's something more to this than just $5,000. Maybe there's something else, like a hidden charge that I'm not aware of. Or if I buy a contract with, say, Vodafone, who tells me that they can give me an iPhone 6 for £20 per month on a 24-month contract. Well, that's too good to be true. So I will say, what's the catch? Which means there could be some hidden charges involved. Okay. The next one is good call. When do you say good call? Good call is basically an expression or a little phrase that you use when you are pointing out that someone has made a good decision or has made a very smart observation. So me and my friend, we're planning to go out, but we're wondering whether we should take out the car, we should go out, driving, or should we just take the train or the metro? So my friend tells me something like, okay, today's a public holiday. The roads are going to be empty, but the train or the metro might be quite full. So let's just take the car. And I say, good call, because I'm saying that in response to something or someone, that is my friend, who has made a very good decision or a very smart observation. Okay. And the next one is to take your pick. Okay. Now, when you pick something from the many things that are available, right? So if I've got a box and I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different items in the box, I can pick any one of them, right? So take your pick is basically used when you are telling someone or when you are offering someone to make their choice. So for example, you go to buy some shoes, okay, and you want to gift your little sister some nice ballerina shoes, shoes that she can use while she's doing her ballet class. And you have some really pretty shoes which come in the pink, the purple, the red, the green. I don't know what colors are available for those kind of shoes, but when you call her on the phone, you're like, okay, I'm going to buy one of these shoes now. These are the colors that are available. Take your pick. So you are offering her to make her choice depending on what color she would like to have. Okay, so that's when you use the expression saying take your pick. The next one is make yourself at home. Okay, this is an expression you use when you are inviting someone inside your house. So maybe they're coming into your house just for a cup of tea or just to have lunch, or maybe they're coming in your house to stay for a week or a month or maybe more. And if you really want them to feel comfortable and they're your guests and you've invited them, you will say make yourself at home. Okay, that's when you use this expression. And the next one and the last one is it's a small world. Okay, this expression is used when you are responding to an unexpected coincidence or an incident. Okay, so I went to school, say at the University of Richmond. Okay, so I tell my friend, okay, I studied at that university, say in 2004. And she turns around and says, oh, I did too, the same year. So I say, man, it's a small world. which means I am saying this in response to an incident or a situation which has been quite unexpected or kind of a coincidence. Okay, well, that's it from me on this lesson on informal expressions or expressions you use when you are speaking English informally. Well, I hope you will be able to use them and use them correctly. Well, that's it from me on this lesson, and I'll be back with some more. Until then, this is me saying goodbye.